Hey all and welcome to episode which episode is this? 34 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Um Last time I told you about how I did a lot of the stuff offline and kind of ended with wanting to progress down some of these lines here and see if we can make it to tier 3 main quest line, maybe. If you remember, we made the thermionic fabricator, which lets us make super cool materials that we couldn't before, and the rolling machine, which lets us just do awesome things. Lets us basically make a lot of the stuff we have been making a lot easier, which is excellent. So, it's going to be another kind of questing line here. A lot of crafting, right? A lot of crafting that I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be trying to actually skip through a lot of the grabbing materials and making little bits and pieces here and there. So hopefully we can make a decent amount of progress and kind of take a look at what the things do that we're making, like this electric pump. I'm not sure what it does. It's a powered pump with a buffer of 10 buckets of fluids. It can pump any fluid and be placed on a shoreline. We'll pump the fluid under it and anything fluid under that. Okay. Place the pump one block above or adjacent to a block of any fluid. Okay. I'm assuming it needs power though, right? Yes. It needs power. I can store the power and then carry it around as like a 10 bucket thing, it seems. But, so cool. Let's see about making this. Osmium bucket, advanced, steel, and enriched. Alright, and here we have it, the electric pump. I don't know that it's important right now. It's walking us towards oil. I know nothing about. This thing looks really easy to make, though. Sensor. This thing. Let's make this real quick. Seismic sensor. Drop the stuff that we did back in there. That's some servo. Okie doke. And crude oil. Okay. Now we need oil. That's fine. You know, let's go grab some oil. We need a wooden tank. Wood tank of oil. Alright. Open up this rare loot bag. Alright. Let's go grab some oil. Before we go off exploring in a random direction, make sure I didn't happen to mark any. Does not look like it. Okay. Alright, we found some oil. Should be directly below this block. And it's never good to dig straight down. Should be coming up here soon. Hello, oil, come on. Ooh, hi. Oh, ah. Alright, oil. Or no, let's just grab all of it. Right? No real reason not to. We'll just store it all in tanks when we are done. At this rate, before we're done. Let's first fill our wooden tank here. Right. Then we'll fill a copper tank. Alright. It's a big deposit of oil. Gonna fill another copper tank. Alright. 2 more buckets here. Get it all? Not quite. There's uranium here. Gosh, so I guess we use our tin tank. This is fine. I don't know what the oil is used for, but I'm betting it's used for something, so... Having all this oil is good. Probably. And we will make more tanks off screen. Alright, cool. So we've got that. What does... That wants me to get an aqueous accumulator, which I think we have at our base already. So we're just gonna pick that one up. No, that's a fluid collector. Alright. Aqueous accumulator. That looks really easy. Alright, aqueous accumulator. Does this have any other insights that it wants me to do? Automatically collects water. Huh. It passively generates water. Okay. I don't know what purpose that might serve. 130k coolant cell. Alright. We've made several of those, but 30k coolant cell. And this leads us to the compression dynamo. Uses a liquid fuel and a coolant to produce energy at up to 80 RF per tick without augments. Oh, that's cool. Canola oil. That's a lot for a bucket of canola oil. Galacticraft oil is 5 times that. Alright. It's a lot of energy. I don't know if we need all of it. Alright, compression dynamo. Easy peasy. Fractioning still. Refines fluids. Alright. Excuse me. This is one of the things I could have used to make cooking oil, which would have made all the cooking quests I did off screen a lot easier. I did not do that thing. So let's... Whoops. That in there. Get to crafting. Okie dokie. And we've got the fractioning still. Sweet. That wants me to get 4 things of naphtha, which we can do easily enough, right? So let's do that real quick then. Put these tools back away for now. Just gonna plop this up there for now. It's not where it's gonna stay at all, but good enough for now. That'll be a little while. Interesting. So I'm gonna do that. That was just me being hopeful. Fluid duct. It's probably fine. hardened flux duct. Just the normal fluid duct here is probably fine, though. Yeah. With a servo. Servo. I will want, though, better fluid ducts. Hardened fluid duct. It's just glass and inbar with silicon. For the naphtha, right? Do, oops. 3. Silicon. Here. Bar. Plates. There we go. Now that'll keep that going, and I want it can just be a stone tank. Ah, don't need to. Cool. Even better. Cool. So there's that. Wooden tank I'm just gonna throw away. So that wants me to get naphtha pulped biomass. Grassoline. Biocrud. Interesting. I'll probably want several of these fractioning stills, but that's something we'll set up a little later, I think. While we're waiting for that to happen, let's see if we can make the alchemical imbuer real quick. Oop. We need the liquid cleaning tubes. We need advanced thingy doodles. 2 more buckets, which just take from here. A brewing stand. It's hard to make. I might have an extra one sitting around. Yes, I do. Sweet. Brewing stand. Some stone. 1 thing of mana steel. Let's do that. Grab the mana steel. 2 glass as another stone tank. And bronze plates, which I have none of. Nope, they're right there. And I still have a bunch of steel plates on me. Cool. Bruise potions. Simple enough. Fluid transposer. Which we have. We have that thing. Just sitting there because? Guess so. Alright. Reinforced alloy, which I've made before. Do I have more of? Reinforced? Absolutely not. So I need enriched and diamond. Diamond. Let's use some compressed diamond. Enriched. In the infuser. Dump. We'll see how much diamond essence this takes. Okay, cool. So I'll do 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss that back in. Alright. So that's doing that. 2, 3, 4. That thing, tar balls. Whoops. Have there. Tar is a byproduct, blah blah blah. It can be used to craft torches. Okay. Neat. Can be used to replace slime balls and some. Okay. Cool. And furnace generator. Alright, so it's basically a substitute for coal and or slime. Neat. Advanced bins. Okay. I think drawers are just better versions of that. That sounds right. That does get me another compression dynamo, though. And that's actually really easy to make. But it's not part of the required questline. So we're not going to worry about it for now. We'll grab those, which clears that. Energized smelter. Do not have one of these. Okay, we'll make this real quick. And energized smelter. Kapowie. That's still going all good. Sweet. I don't think that replaces my powered furnace. Let's grab one of these and place it right in front of this, though. Auto eject on. Output dark blue, input dark red. Cool. Now I can't open this. Let me fix that by replacing it with a storage crate. There. Neat. So that should be another way for me to smelt if I need to smelt things quickly, right? Electrolytic separator sends controlled amounts of a direct current into a fluid, causing the atoms in the fluid to break their bonds. This process of electrolysis electrolysis is used to create some very useful gases and from some rather ordinary fluids. Okay. As the liquid is electrolyzed, the component gases will be stored in its internal tanks. Okie dokie. I think I know where this is heading. And it's to some things that I haven't been able to do yet. Two osmium dust, a gold, and an iron. Gold, iron, and osmium. 2. We just need to crush this. Alright, here's the electrolytic separator, which is neat. Basic pressurized tubes. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Silicon, which I happen to have in there. For steel 1 tank valve. Alright, basic pressurized tubes. Advanced gas tank, which I think I've made before as well. It's 3000 methane gas. Alright, advanced gas tank. Kaplawi. Used for the gas burning generator. Interesting. This produces power by burning, say, hydrogen. Alright, cool. Gas burning generator. So we have that. We've got the basic pressurized things, right? So we start with the electrolytic thingy. Which probably separates hydrogen from water, and we can put that into the gas burning generator. Neat. Then we have the alchemical imbuer, which had me make the accumulator and the fluid transposer. So we'll keep these things kind of together, right? How about that? Compression dynamo requires fluid fuel. Right, okay. Excellent. That is still working its magic. Cool. Pie. Oh man. Looks like we are nearing the end of this questline. It looks like. Purification chamber uses oxygen to refine ores and shards into clumps. Each ore makes 3 clumps. Oh. Okay, so this is a way to triple my ore. That's really cool. This just requires a lot of doing, right? A lot of setup, which is fine. So we'll this up real quick. Alrighty, purification chamber. Cool. So that will let me triple my thing. It'll require a little bit of setup, right? Because it refines my ores into clumps. The clumps can be put in a crusher, producing dirty ores, and those can be enriched in the enrichment chamber. Make dusts, right? And then we can smelt the dusts. Neat. Is that a choice? It is not. Another crusher. Crusher grinds. Do I have one of these? It doesn't look like I would. No. Okay. I'm gonna keep pressing on. Alrighty. Crusher. And that's what's used for the purification. Cool. Enrichment chamber, which I have. Absolutely, I have one of these. I was ahead of the game with that one. Then, it wants me to make a data storage circuit. Did we make a carpenter? We did. Alright. Alright, data storage circuit. Which leads us to servo mechanism. We've made all these things before, so this isn't a problem for us. Carpenter. Check it. Engineer's workbench. Kablammy. Engineer's workbench. Craft important machine parts and upgrade the mining drill and the revolver. Blah blah blah. I know a little bit about the workbench. So that's fine. Tier 4 solar panel, which I think we... Profiling bench we've already made. Joke's on you, quest book. We're way ahead of ya. Glass pipes. Already made those too, fool. Fluid pipes. I've made those, question mark. Fluid pipe. Oh my goodness. Alright. That's leading us to the immersive engineering press, which is cool. Like, that's something that we've wanted anyway. Bonsai. This is actually really possible now. I forgot that to re-look at the hopping bonsai. So that's cool. Tier 4 solar panel, I think I have one. I think. That's a tier 4. So, excellent. Tier 4. Okay. Okay. So I think, guys, we did a lot of crafting, made a lot of progress in basically caught up to where we were with our technologies for the quest line, and made lots of new super duper cool things that we are going to take a look at next time. Lots of new ways to generate energy, which is spectacular. That was the crusher that I made before that I don't think I ever used. We have these basic bins here. Okay. Cool. What I might do with this chest is just break it and put everything in our thing here, because we still have so much disk space. So that'll be fine. No biggie. Cool. So next time we are going to look at setting up all the stuff that we made this episode, and that'll be good. What I will do before getting off here is name all this junk, and we will open the loot bags. So let's open up our stuff here. We got a super golden apple, sweeping edge, which would be nice to add to one of our other things. Alright, so not too bad of a haul here. Is onion burger used for anything? No. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's it for me for today. I appreciate you guys sticking around watching. I know there's a lot of cutting and popping in and out on this episode, but we made a lot of really cool stuff that I'm actually really excited to get set up. What that probably means is a bit of a rearrangement of our base here. Probably mostly moving this power setup somewhere, and having just a area designated for ore processing, because it's going to take a little bit of room to set up our purification chamber, then our crusher, then our enrichment chamber, and then our smelter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this golden apple on us. And took our vulcanite chest away. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for staring at the sun.